Man, well, you found somebody to fit you up.
It's just because I ain't brushed it in a minute.
Okay, well, they like y'all ain't brushed it in quite a minute.
So.
See, y'all got exclusivity. Exclusivity. Nobody got my dad on camera. It's the first time that me and him went somewhere together. 10 years. And y'all got it on the life. So don't say I ain't never do nothing good for y'all, all right? I know a lot of people talk bad about me, but don't listen to it. It ain't all true. I do good things.
The life.
Problem making weight. Clinton Woods, there he is at 174 pounds. Roy Jones Jr. coming in spectacular condition, as usual, 174 and a half. All the makings of a tremendous mismatch. 100-to-1 odds. Roy Jones, once again, a heavy, heavy favorite. Well, we're now joined by the light heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Roy, thanks for being with us, taking a few minutes after your weigh-in. You tell me, you're fighting a guy like Clinton Woods. Have you seen him on tape? Have you ever seen him fight before? Any studying at all on this guy?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of him on tape. Looks pretty okay, but the thing about these guys is you never know who's going to show up. They're suspicious. You never heard of them before. He just has everything to gain and nothing to lose, so, you know.
Roy, okay, not to look past Clinton Woods, but I got to look past Clinton Woods here for a second. No, we understand. Brian and I haven't forgotten. You can't say y'all must have forgot. We both got you #1 pound for pound. But here's some criticism. You respond to this. Understand you don't want to go to Germany, fight Mikuszewski. You don't want to fight Bernard Hopkins. They're playing negotiation. There's Girov. You're not going to make much more money for that. He's a bigger guy. People ask a lot of you. What about Antonio Tarver? You finally got a real legitimate contender and threat in your division. When are we going to see you fight Tarver?
Next, if it's able to happen, but the only thing is that people have been complaining about my opponent for some while now. And my thing is this, Max. If you get to be #1 contender, I got to fight you. I got to keep my title. So if you're #1 contender, I don't care what your name is, if it's Antonio Tarver, Bernard Darius Mikuszewski, whatever your name is, if you're the #1 contender, I got to beat you. They already got under contract what it is. Ain't no negotiations, ain't none of that. Ain't no tactics about that. You get to be #1, and you deserve a fight against the champ. It's that simple. I'm the light heavyweight champ of the world. If you get to be ranked #1, you can fight Roy Jones Jr. It ain't about all the negotiation tactics. It ain't about all the other stuff. Antonio Tarver, the only thing between me and Antonio Tarver is John Ruiz. If I get an opportunity to fight John Ruiz, the WBA heavyweight champion of the world, and it's good, and the money's a nice event for me to go challenge for that title, I'm probably going to go do that
Roy, let me
first.
say what the cynics and what your critics will say about the Ruiz thing. They'll say every time Roy Jones is faced with maybe a potential dangerous opponent, he starts to flirt with some heavyweights to distract us, then that fight doesn't come through, and he goes back to fighting mediocre light heavyweights. How do you respond to that?
They can say what they want to say. I have never had the opportunity to flirt with a heavyweight champ of the world to this day. So I have never flirted with fighting nothing but a heavyweight champion. I didn't even think twice about the Buster Douglas because that was a no-win situation for me. If I beat Buster, what am I out? What am I now? Stuck at heavyweight? No, that was nothing for me. The only thing I would move to the heavyweight division for is for the title. Other than that, I wouldn't even be going to the heavyweight division. If I don't fight John Ruiz, it's definitely Antonio Tarver. It's no negotiations. He already #1 contender across the board. After this fight, it's John Ruiz or it's Antonio Tarver. It's that simple.
Roy, how about Bernard Hopkins then? Is that all over?
You know what? I don't even really want to talk about that because it's like people been yada yada. How this happened. If I was in that position, matter of fact, when I was in that position, when they robbed me, when I got disqualified for my title, my first thing was, I don't care what it takes, just get him on the other side of the ring so I can prove to the world that he cannot beat me. That's a man that knows, got a lot of confidence in the fact that he can win a fight. Now, when you go out there and say, yeah, I can beat him, but I want 10 million. You don't want to beat me. You don't really want to fight. You want to make a payday. Let's get it understood. We ain't stupid. Everybody ain't stupid as they complaining or acting like they are. They ain't that stupid. If you fight me, it's simple. Get to be #1 contender or take 60-40. You lost one time. 60-40 is fair for you. I mean, why? I don't even have to fight you. You ain't even in my weight class. You've been winning at one weight class. I left that title there for you. I left. I moved up and left that. After I beat you for it, I left it to go do bigger and better things. Now, why do I have to be running for him? Is he crazy? What kind of sense does this make? I don't understand where people get their logic from. But I am the light heavyweight champ of the world. I don't even have to explain myself no more, man. It's just that you want to get to be number 1 contender. I'll see you when I see you.
Roy, thank you so much. We enjoyed it. Thank you, Roy. Good